County couple were among those stranded last week after their cruise ship hit rough seas off the coast of Norway. KPIX 5's John Ramos has the story of their unexpected adventure.
Dr. Alan Dolberg and his wife Susan are home now from the cruise that was supposed to be one of their bucket list items.
We wanted to see the Northern Lights as one of our last major adventures.
The couple traveled with friends to Norway and were lucky enough to experience the aurora on their very first night at sea. But about a week into the 10-day cruise, the good luck and good weather ended. In a storm, the ship, the Viking Sky, was being rocked by 25-foot waves and lost 3 of its 4 engines.
The ship was tipping this way and that way, 45 degrees in each direction.
What was that like?
Oh, it was like being on a amusement park ride.
Cell phone video shows how wild the ride was. The couple spent hours just hanging on in their cabin and at one point tried to calm their nerves by watching a movie.
Video offerings on the ship included Titanic and the Poseidon Adventure.
Eventually, they were called up to an emergency meeting spot in a ship's restaurant.
But you couldn't stand still for any longer than 5 seconds.
It was chaos. There was cutlery, there was broken glass.
Finally, a Norwegian Navy helicopter arrived to save people. The Dolbergs happened to be standing next to an injured passenger on a stretcher, so they were chosen to be among the first evacuated. The couple was strapped together as the chopper lowered its cable.
And all of a sudden, one of the helicopter crew just went like that and jolt. We were taken up into the sky, up to the helicopter.
From there, it was a 10-minute trip to the shore, a hotel, and 3 days later, a flight home. Now that they're back in Novato, the Dolbergs say the way the cruise ended was so dramatic, they have to look at pictures to remember anything else that happened on the trip.
Yeah, I got to think of a few more items for the bucket list now. I don't think anything could top this.
In Novato, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Well, the Dolbergs have already gotten their money back, and Viking says passengers will be invited back for a future cruise.